I felt like our kids came out and they competed very hard, and we had an opportunities, obviously again in that game to come out with a win, to come out with a victory. We need to play better. We need to play smarter. But credit to Wayne. I thought that they played very hard as well. There were some big plays in the game, for us, and we had a really nice run by Johnny Williams early in the game. We had a great kickoff return by Jake Wenslick that was led by a great block from Alex Sherman. So there were some real good points in the game as well. Jake Wenslick, we felt like looking back at him a few years ago, he had that special kind of determination in the off season, which really has set the tone for him to become a very good player for us. That we noticed because he was a guy that was out there and he was really working hard early on in his career, and he was competing and trying to compete against a guy like Brett Gervais, who also had an outstanding work ethic, and that's something that everybody has to take a look at, from our team, is how hard do you have to work to really become great and to be exceptional, in this league. Johnny, he's a senior. He's a captain. He's a leader. I thought on Saturday, he ran the football exceptionally hard up until the point in time where unfortunately he got hurt again. But he ran the ball downhill, and then he made people miss. And I thought he was having an outstanding game, up until the time that he got hurt. We expected that they would run the football, and try to grind it out and get it to Romello Brown, and so we prepared for that. Unfortunately, we didn't fit everything right, at all times, and so he's a tough enough guy when you fit everything right to keep him from getting runs that stay on schedule. We did that some. We did that quite a bit in the first half and even in through the third quarter of the game. And then the very end of the game, we didn't do that as often as we would have liked to. But he's a very good running back. He's a very hard runner, and you have to fit things right in order to keep them off schedule. New team, but it's not like they haven't been playing football there for a few years now. But a new team to the GLIAC. Had some struggles early on in the season. It seems like they've been playing better and better as the season has gone on. They're getting a little bit better, it seems like, on the offensive side of the ball, and defensively they have some guys that can cause some stress for you up inside. And so we have to do a good job of blocking those guys to be productive in our run game. Very similar to Ferris State, they will run a lot of quarterback power, and then stuff off of fly motion. So in a lot of ways, it's going to have a lot of similarities to what we see from Ferris State. Yeah, they're more of a four-down front like we've seen in the past, and so, it'll be interesting to see how it is that they adapt, and and if they try to bring pressure, if they try to do that sort of stuff. But right now, we feel like there's some things that we can get to offensively. And you always take a look at what's the weather supposed to be like, and and that sort of thing. But there's always things that are built into your game plan that take some of the weather stuff into account. The amount that you look at bringing pressure. Do you bring it a little bit more? Those types of things. What is it that they do, and is pressure necessarily still the best thing for you to bring? But yeah, you always take weather into consideration to a certain extent, both on the offensive side of the ball and on the defensive side of the ball. Hey, do you look to run the ball a little bit more? Is there some things that fit a little bit more conducively to the weather? We have to stop the run effectively. They're going to look to run the football with all that fly sweep and all that motion stuff, and then they'll try to look to get over the top a little bit. So being sound with our reads and our keys and minimizing big plays that they can get to, along with stopping the run, getting them off schedule when we have opportunities. And then our goals have never changed as far as what we've done on the offensive side of the ball. It's always consistent. The keys to the win, as far as our offense is concerned, is run the football effectively, stay ahead of the chains, so stay in third down in manageable situations, and play harder than the guy across from me, and do that physically all game.